use the particle li. Just as in the famous phrase, thanks God in Arabic, which is Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Moving on to Ba'da, is an adverbial of time, and hence why we have the fatha, and it literally means after. Jidal, which is an argument, is the mudaf ilayh in this instance, and it's marked by a double kasra. It comes from the verb jadala, which means to argue. Let's look at this example. Jadala sadiqa. He argued with his friend. And from the Holy Quran, وَلَا تُجَادِلُوا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. And do not dispute with the followers of the book except those of them who act unjustly. So in this case, لا تجادلوا, do not dispute or do not argue. Mujadala is another synonym for jidal. So jidal or mujadala both mean exactly the same thing. هذا كل ما معي الآن فإما أن تبيعني الحمار أو أنصرف إلى حالي سبيلي. هذا means this. كل means all or everything. So هذا كل, this is all or this is everything. ما means that or which. So this is all that or all which. معي means literally with me. So what I have. So this is all what I have or all that is with me. الآن means now. فإما, fa means so. إما means either. So either أن تبيعني, you sell me. تبيع means sell. تبيعني means sell me. الحمار, the donkey. أو or أنصرف, that means I will go away. إلى, that means to. حالي سبيلي, that means my own way. So it's a way of saying in Arabic that I will go on my own. Let's go deeper in the sentence. كل means all or everyone or everything or each or every. الكل حضر, everyone came. Another example from the holy book of the Quran. كل نفس ذائقة الموت, every soul will taste death. ما is a relative noun referring to non-human things, and it means what or which. هذا كل ما معي, this is all that I have. Such as ما اسمك, and it means your name. Let's compare it to man. So ma in comparison to man. Man is used for humans. So we say man huna, that means who is here and not what. So we use ma for non-human things and we use man for humans. So man huna, who is here. Let's look at fa and imma. Fa means so and imma means either. It's giving it choice and it reflects uncertainty. So either or. فإما أن تبيعني الحمار أو or أنصرف. Another example. إما أن تحترم القوانين وإلا فانصرف. Either you respect the rules or go away. تعلم إما العربية وإما الإنجليزية. Learn either Arabic or English. So here we're giving a choice. Either you can learn Arabic or either you can learn English. أخيرا وافق الرجل ومشى جحا يجر الحمار خلفه. أخيرا means finally or at last. وافق agreed. الرجل the man. ومشى مشى means to walk. So ومشى جحا and جحا walked. يجر means he is dragging. So ومشى جحا يجر means جحا walked dragging. الحمار the donkey. خلفه means behind him. خلفه is behind and the ha at the end is the attached personal pronoun referring to جحا. So behind جحا. خلفه behind him. Let's get more information about the sentence. So we said أخيرا means finally or at last. I saw an interesting slogan for a charity online and it said الإنسان أولا وأخيرا. Humans first and foremost. أولا وأخيرا is a famous phrase and a common phrase used in Arabic and it literally means first and foremost. وافق means verb to agree. So وافق means to agree. وافق على المشروع, he agreed on the project. عارض is the opposite and it means to oppose. عارض المشروع, he opposed the project. And we said that خلفه literally means behind or the back. For example, when we say look behind you, انظر خلفك. Look behind you. فرآه لصان واتفقا على سرقة الحمار. فرآه لصان. ف literally means here and then. رآه means saw him. So they saw him. Both of them. لصان, two thieves. So رآه لصان, two thieves saw him. رآه means him. واتفقا and they agreed, both of them. على on. سرقة means stealing. So اتفقا على سرقة الحمار. So they agreed on stealing the donkey. فرآه لصان واتفقا على سرقة الحمار. Let's focus on the word lisan. Lisan is the dual noun, which means two thieves. Notice the alif and the noon at the end, the sound and. So lis or lissun is the singular form. And the synonym for lis, which is thief, is sariq. In the dual, when we compare to two thieves, we say lisan or sariqan. So we've added the alif noon ending. The plural form is irregular and it goes as lusus, or you can use lisasa. And for sariq, it will be saraqa or surraq. Moving on to the word ittafaqa. It comes from the verb ittafaqa, which means to agree or to come to terms with or reach an understanding. For example, Ahmad agreed with Majid. اتفق أحمد مع ماجد. The two parties agreed. اتفق الطرفان. I agree with you. أتفق معك. Notice that if you want to say I agree with you on something, you have to use على. So you're going to say أتفق معك على. in this sentence we said اتفقا على سرقة الحمار. So they agreed on stealing the donkey. تسلل أحدهما بخفة وفك الحبل من رقبة الحمار دون أن يشعر جحا بشيء وربط الحبل برقبته. تسلل means to sneak. تسلل أحدهما, that means one of them. أحدهما, one of them. أحد, one. هما means them both in the duel. So تسلل أحدهما, one of them sneaked. بخفة, B is a conjunction meaning with. خفة means swiftness, so with swiftness. وفك, and فك means untied. الحبل, the rope. من, from. رقبة الحمار, the donkey's neck. رقبة means neck. So one of them swiftly sneaked. تسلل أحدهما بخفة وفك الحبل and untied the rope من رقبة الحمار, from the donkey's neck. دون أن, without. يشعر جحا بشيء, so without جحا feeling a thing. وربط الحبل, and he tied the rope. So initially we said فك, untied. ربط, tied. So وربط الحبل, so he tied the rope برقبته, to or around his neck, referring to the thief in this instance. تسلل أحدهما بخفة وفك الحبل من رقبة الحمار دون أن يشعر جحا بشيء وربط الحبل برقبته. Let's consider the word دون. دون here means without. So دون أن يشعر جحا بشيء, without جحا feeling a thing. So duna can also mean different things, such as below, behind, beneath, subordinately to something, or even above. So it depends on how it is used within the sentence. But the most common meaning would be without. So if we were going to say without sugar, for example, it would be duna, or min duni, or biduni sukkar. Either way. سافر بدونها, that means he traveled without her. لا تذهب بدوني, don't go without me. And let's look at يشعر بي. That means feel something. Notice that we use the particle be, حرف الجر be. And the reason is, in Arabic, when you want to say I feel something, you're going to use the particle be. أشعر بالجوع, I feel hunger. أشعر بالعطش, I feel thirst. أشعر بالخوف, I feel afraid, or I feel fear. مشى اللص خلف جحا بينما مشى اللص الآخر بالحمار. مشى means to walk. So مشى اللص, the thief, walked. خلف means behind. جحا, so مشى اللص خلف جحا, the thief walked behind جحا. بينما مشى اللص الآخر, whereas the other thief walked. So مشى اللص الآخر, الآخر means the other. بالحمار, so he walked away with the donkey. وكان المارة يرون ذلك ويتعجبون ويضحكون. وكان المارة means the passers-by were or would. المارة passers-by, and sometimes المارة in Arabic can mean pedestrians. يرون means they were seeing. كان المارة يرون ذلك means that. ويتعجبون and they would be amazed. ويضحكون and they would laugh. So passers-by would see that and they would be amazed and laugh. تعجب is verb to be amazed. ضحك is verb to laugh. وكان المارة يرون ذلك ويتعجبون ويضحكون. Consider كان المارة يرون وكان المارة يتعجبون وكان المارة يضحكون. That means they were doing the action. So it's in the past continuous and we use كان plus a verb in the present tense to get the past continuous. كنت أرى ذلك. I was seeing that. كنت أتعجب من ذلك. I was being amazed at that, or I was amazed. كنت أضحك. I was laughing. وكان جحا يتعجب أيضا ويقول في نفسه إنهم معجبون بحماري. وكان جحا يتعجب means and جحا would be amazed. We said تعجب means verb to be amazed. أيضا literally means also or too. ويقول means and he says or he tells. في نفسه to himself. He literally means in or inside. نفس means one's self, so self. في نفسه to himself, but he refers to him. إنهم they are. معجبون means fans, literally in Arabic. So إنهم معجبون, so they like. بحماري, like my donkey. وكان جحا يتعجب أيضا ويقول في نفسه إنهم معجبون بحماري. Let's consider again another example of the past continuous where we used كان plus a verb in the present tense. كان جحا يتعجب, so he was being amazed. And let's look at the word معجبون. معجبون means admirers. So they were admiring the light donkey. The singular noun is معجب and it means a fan or an admirer or someone who is impressed with something or who likes something. أنا معجبة بك, that means I like you. لما وصل جحا إلى بيته التفت خلفه إلى الحمار فرأى رجلا وصاح من هول الصدمة قائلا من أنت. لما means when. لما وصل جحا, so when جحا arrived. وصل verb to arrive. إلى بيته, to his home. بيت means home. بيته his home. التفت means to look behind. So when you say التفت, I looked behind me. التفت خلفه. So he looked behind him. خلف means behind. إلى الحمار, to the donkey. فرأى, so he saw. رجلا, رجلا means a man. وصاح, and he screamed or shouted. من هول الصدمة, it's a phrase that means literally due to the severity of the shock. هول means severity or graveness. صدمة means shock. So he screamed due to the severity of the shock. صاح من هول الصدمة. قائلا means saying. من and who are you? أنت means you and من means who. من and who are you? لما وصل جحا إلى بيته التفت خلفه إلى الحمار فرأى رجلا وصاح من هول الصدمة قائلا من أنت. Let's look at لما, and we can replace لما with a synonym, and that's عندما. So لما or عندما, they mean the same thing, which is literally when. Let's look at the phrase هول الصدمة. وصاح من هول الصدمة. So الصدمة, صدمة means shock. Howl literally means horror, terror, gravity or enormity of a certain situation. And a very common phrase, يا للهول, means oh my God. يا للهول. أخذ اللص يبكي وأجاب أنا رجل جاهل أغضبت أمي فطلبت من الله أن يمسخني حمارا. أخذ does not just mean to take or he took. So over here أخذ يبكي, that means he started to cry. So it could also mean to start something. وأجاب, and he answered, أنا رجل, I am a man, جاهل, that means ignorant, so I am an ignorant man. أغضبت, that means I have angered. أمي, my mom. فطلبت, that means she asked. من الله, from God. أن يمسخني, to transform me. حمارا, into a donkey. So we said أخذ is not just verb to take, and it could also mean to start something when we combine it with another verb. Let's look as well at جاهل. جاهل comes from جهل, which is ignorance. So جاهل means someone who is ignorant. And let's look at أغضبت. It comes from the verb أغضب, which is to make angry. غضب is anger. So she asked from God to transform him into a donkey. In Arabic, the word used for that was يمسخني, and it comes from verb مسخ. That literally means to transform into a freak or something abnormal or disfigure. So the appearance would change drastically into something that is not natural or not normal. And the noun مسخ means freak. مسخ. فاستجاب الله دعاءها وأراد أخي أن يتخلص مني فعرضني للبيع في السوق واشتريتني أنت وبفضلك رجعت إنسانا كما كنت. فاستجاب الله, and so God answered. استجاب means to answer. Allah, God. دعاءها means her prayer. وأراد أخي, and my brother wanted. أن يتخلص means to get rid of. مني means of me. فعرضني, and so he put me up for sale. So عرضني للبيع. بيع means sale. عرض means to put me up for show or display. في السوق means in the market. واشتريتني, and you bought me. أنت means you, so you bought me. وبفضلك means and thanks to you. فضل means thanks. رجعت means I went back. إنسانا means a human being. كما means as. كما كنت, so just as I was or as I was. فاستجاب الله دعاءها وأراد أخي أن يتخلص مني فعرضني للبيع في السوق واشتريتني أنت وبفضلك رجعت إنسانا كما كنت. يتخلص, the verb is تخلص. That means to get rid of or to become free from or to do away with something or someone. تخلص منه, that means he got rid of him. تخلص من عاداته السيئة, that means he got rid of his bad habits. Let's look at بفضلك. فضل means grace or kindness or credit to someone or something. So when we say بفضلي, that means thanks to the grace or kindness of, or credit goes to. So بفضلك, thanks to your grace and thanks to your kindness. So the credit goes to you. And I'm sure you've heard the word من فضلك, and it means please. So I'm asking for your kindness and for your grace. وأخذ اللص يقبل يده داعيا شاكرا فصدقه جحا وأطلق سراحه بشرط أن يطيع أمه. Let's consider the phrase داعيا شاكرا. It is called in Arabic grammar حال. حال is a circumstantial adverb, and it basically describes the circumstance or condition in which the verb took place or in which it was enacted or done. So how did the thief start to kiss Juha's hand? Or how was he kissing Juha's hand? He was داعيا شاكرا, so he was in a state of praying and being thankful. Another example is دخل المعلم الصف مبتسما. So the teacher entered the classroom smiling. How did the teacher enter? He entered the classroom smiling. So smiling is the circumstantial adverb here, the hal, and it describes the state of entering. في اليوم التالي توجه إلى السوق ليشتري حمارا فرأى الحمار نفسه. So في اليوم التالي, the next day. في literally means on. اليوم means day. التالي next. توجه means he headed. جحا, that is. إلى السوق, to the market. ليشتري, to buy. حمارة, a donkey. فرأى الحمار, so he saw the donkey. نفسه, the same one, so the same donkey or the donkey itself. نفسه itself or the same one. في اليوم التالي توجه إلى السوق ليشتري حمارا. فرأى الحمار نفسه. Let's consider توجه إلى. That means he headed to or went to a certain place. And in this case, the market, السوق. توجه إلى السوق. Let's try and replace it with a synonym. قصد. قصد السوق. So he went to the market. Notice we don't need to use إلى, so we don't use إلى. We just say قصد السوق. Another way of saying it is ذهب إلى السوق. He went to the market. Let's consider ليشتري. So لي means to or in order to, buy. We can replace it with K or لكي, and it also means in order to or so that or to buy. Another word would be حتى, حتى يشتري. And all those words are called subjunctive particles. So the verb after the present tense verb will enter the subjunctive mood. Hence يشتري with a فتحة at the end. اقترب منه جحا وهمس في أذنه. يبدو أنك لم تسمع كلامي وأغضبت أمك ثانية. اقترب means approached. منه means to him. So جحا approached him. اقترب منه جحا. وهمس means whispered. He whispered في أذنه in his ear. أذن means ear and أذنه his ear. So the hair refers to him, his ear. يبدو means it seems. يبدو أنك, it seems that you. Represents you. يبدو أنك, it seems that you. لم تسمع, you didn't hear or didn't listen. كلامي, so you haven't listened to my words. كلام means words or speech. كلامي means my words. وأغضبت, and you have upset or angered.